So we've had 3 scrimmages against very good teams, and I've been pretty happy with the competitiveness, the attention to detail, level of unselfishness, which I think is huge for good teams. And I'm really encouraged about what I've seen so far this year from this group. So obviously losing a guy like Tyer, you can't not miss him, because it was the first practice of my career now without Tyer and Drew and Taj and Brian Atkins and that great group. But this year I'm excited about what we have. We have Nick Richards, who's a returning all-conference player who averaged 18 a game. So we're expecting him to do well again this year. Miles Gillette is going to step up into an increased role. Maz Beauplan, we're looking to step up into an increased role. Vincent Kent as well. Paul Medlin coming back off of a medical redshirt year. All those guys are experienced, and we're looking for them to step up from what they did last year. So I think experience is something that we have throughout the roster, even with guys that haven't played on the court for us before this year. We have Sean Church, who has played at Lock Haven, played at Harkham, redshirted with us last year, so he's going to be on the floor, and we expect a lot from him. Jermaine Head is another guy who has been practicing with us, and he's had a great preseason, so we think that we're going to have a really something special with him. A guy like Danny Walsh, who's a Delaware guy from William Penn, practiced with us last year, and he's had a very good preseason. So in addition to the guys that I mentioned before, we have Zaire Robinson from Johnson College, who's a junior college transfer, really tough defensive-minded guard who is going to be very good in our league. We have Elijah Agwu, who sat out last year, practiced with us. He's a really explosive athlete that's going to help us at the forward spot. We have Ed Henderson from Woodbridge, Virginia, who is a defensive-minded guard, total team guy. We're really glad he's in the program, and he's going to be ready to help us out when needed, and he's going to be a great player by the time he's done here. Dawson Grinning is a guy from Hodson who's local, and he's had a great preseason. His energy is just infectious. You know, when he's on the floor, he's always going, and it lends itself to get the other guys going on the team. So even a lot of the new guys are relatively experienced. So we've been able to have continuity throughout our preseason and kind of get on the floor running. So I think that winning, we don't want to have a great team and then fall back and then not be a great program. When you're a great program, you do things the same way every year, and that's what lends itself to winning. So obviously to have great players, you win. But I think what was missed with Tyer and Drew and Taj and Brian and those guys is that they did all the right things on a day in, day out basis. And in addition to their talent, that led us to winning. So I think what those guys did was it showed us like how to win on a daily basis, not just when the game comes around. And I think that the guys this year have picked up on that, and they've continued it. So I'm expecting, to continue to be good, to continue to have success and be a great program instead of just having a really good team one year. It's the same thing every year, where we just want to be the best team we can be, and let the chips fall where they may. Hopefully we stay healthy. Hopefully, we have everybody buying in completely, which it looks like we do so far. So I think that it's tough to predict where you want to be, but I do know that not much is expected of us from the outside, and I think that that kind of gives us a little bit of a chip on our shoulder, and I think that we have a group that is a little bit motivated by that kind of thing. So I'm expecting a lot from this group, because I think top to bottom we definitely have a team that can compete in every game that we're in.